Sir Isaac Newton created 5 laws of motion. In this video, I'll be giving you examples of his laws 1 through 3. Let's get into the video. Newton's first law states, an object at rest will remain at rest, and an object in motion will remain in motion unless acted upon by an unbalanced force. To get a better understanding of this, let's take a ball for instance, alright? Now, if I set the ball on the ground, it will not move. It is at rest. And if I hit the ball, it is moving. It's in motion. What is the unbalanced force in Newton's first law? Well, the unbalanced force is the force net of when I kick the ball. Let's say I kick the ball with 100 newtons of force from the right, and there was 0 newtons of force coming from the left. And 100 subtract 0 is 100. That means there was 100 newtons of force applied to the ball, which made it move 100 newtons to the left. So, yeah, that means that the same thing from when it's at rest. If it is at rest, that means there's 0 newtons of force coming from the right and 0 newtons of force coming from the left. That means, and 0 minus 0 is 0, so it stays at rest. That's the unbalanced force applied to Newton's first law. Now, what is the balanced force in Newton's first law? Well, when the ball is moving, there's a balanced force on both sides of the ball. And when the ball is at rest, there's a balanced force on both sides of the ball as well. What is inertia? Inertia is what keeps the ball moving. And when the ball is moving, it wants to keep moving. And when the ball is at rest, it wants to stay at rest. What is mass? Mass is the amount of matter in an object. In this case, it's the amount of matter in this ball. What is force in Newton's first law? Force is a push or pull on an object. In this case, it's a push or pull on the ball. And force can also change or cause motion. Newton's second law goes along with Newton's first law of motion. Newton's second law says F equals ma, or force causes acceleration while mass resists acceleration. To get the amount of how much force was applied, we multiply the mass by the acceleration of the object. So our equation will be 50 kilograms times 2ms squared, which is really 50 times 2, and that equals 100. So our force is 100 newtons. What is mass? The mass of the ball is 50 kilograms, which is the amount of matter in it. What is the balanced and unbalanced force? The unbalanced force is when I kick the ball. The balanced force is when the ball is at rest. How is inertia related to Newton's second law? When the ball is moving at 2ms squared, it wants to keep moving in the same direction and in the same speed. And the force is the result of mass times acceleration. What is Newton's third law? Newton's third law states, for every action, there is an opposite and equal reaction. What is the balanced and unbalanced force in Newton's third law? The unbalanced force is when there is an opposite reaction. The balanced force is when there is an equal reaction. What is inertia in Newton's third law? It is when an object is in an equal reaction, it must continue to do the action. When an object is in an opposite reaction, it must continue doing that action as well. The mass of the object, in this case the ball, has to do with the reaction of the action. Force also has to do with the reaction of the action. And that's Newton's laws for you 1, 2, 3. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye!